It's Monday, September 11th, and while many of us are rightfully taking time today to remember the events of 16 years ago, we will eventually be focusing on tomorrow. September the 12th will be dominated by Apple's reveal of their latest round of tech innovations. The world has a pretty good idea what Apple's new iPhone is going to look like and do, but there's still much debate over what it's going to be called. 9to5Mac says they got a hold of an accidental pre-release download of iOS 11, and after poking around in the code, they say the new iPhone is tagged as the iPhone X, or iPhone 10, depending on how you want to decipher that X. iPhone 10 would seem to make sense, since it's coming on the 10-year anniversary of the original iPhone's introduction. However, it could also still end up being the iPhone edition, as several other rumors have strongly suggested over the summer. Meanwhile, it looks like the iPhones that would typically be the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus upgrades will be called the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. Perhaps the slight bumps in size, expected wireless charging, and other changes were enough for Apple to give them a promotion. And more 11th hour rumors suggest there will indeed be a standalone LTE Apple Watch in the mix as well. We've got a preview of everything we expect from tomorrow's Big Apple show at the link. Meanwhile, Chinese cell phone maker Xiaomi is looking to steal at least a little bit of the new iPhone's minimal bezel thunder with their new Mi Mix 2, the follow-up to their popular Mi Mix from last year, which was one of the first phones to actually achieve the nearly bezel-less aesthetic everyone seems to be chasing these days. The latest Mix features a 6-inch screen, an aluminum body, and a piezoelectric speaker system that works through the screen. Neat. Stout internal hardware includes a Snapdragon 835, 6 gigs of RAM, and up to 256 gigs of storage, all starting at $500 if you're in China. Oh, and there's also a special edition all-ceramic version of the phone with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage for $720. It comes in black or a snazzy white. Again, only in China, but our man in the UK, DT's Andy Boxall, got his mitts on one of the regular flavors of the new phone and has a full review at the link. Some car news now. China says they're going to end the production of all gas and diesel-powered vehicles in favor of electric powertrains, but they kind of forgot to say when they're going to pull the trigger on those plans. Okay, they probably didn't forget, but no firm date was mentioned, so that will give them time to import a few of these things, known as the very much gas-powered and not electric Bugatti Chiron supercar, which just had a speed test of sorts. Motor Authority says the new hypercar made the vaunted 0 to 248.548 miles an hour to 0 run in just a fraction under 42 seconds, which is also known as the 0 to 400 kilometers per hour to 0 test for those of us that use the metric system. So yeah, that's really fast, like faster than IndyCar fast. And it's a street car, a $3 million plus street car, but hey, at least you can still get groceries with it. The Chiron is packing a 16-cylinder, 1,480 horsepower quad-turbocharged engine, which can literally generate 2G acceleration forces on par with a space shuttle launch. The rear wing acts like an air brake to help slow you down on re-entry. And hey, if you need that kind of thrill in your life, Bugatti still has 200 build slots available for the car. But act fast, they're only going to make 500 of them. Maybe get 2. And that's all for DT Daily today. We'll have a full recap of Apple's big day tomorrow on DT Daily right after their big presentation. And of course, you can get all of today's tech news on digitaltrends.com, as well as on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.